So, where we left off, we were fighting what appeared to be a vampire, and the super powerful light that came from yonder drow, which has mysteriously illuminated the entire room, even though there's a darkness spell there. However, it has circumvented. We're just going to say that that thing is a level 3 light spell right now, but don't ask questions.
Oh, thank you. Great DM.
We'll call it level 3 light. There we go.
Great and powerful DM.
Level 3 light. There.
Woo!
There.
We're
Can,
saved.
all right. So, and we were in We were in the middle of combat, and where we left off, the vampire had raised his arms and let out a screeching howl, and bats have seemed to have appeared almost as if from nowhere. And now we are at the top of the round.
um,
Grovile.
so just to clarify, can I see the whole room, or are we gonna play the whole light chases us
No,
around
the
sort
the
of thing?
darkness has been dispelled by the level 3 light.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I am going to cast Chill Touch at the uh, Zubat trainer.
What?
Named it.
What? All right, fair enough.
I didn't name him
I'm
that.
sorry.
Oh, okay, that was good.
I
Um,
couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Dirty 20.
Did you? I also
Which
renamed
one?
all the bats
Which
as
which
Zubats.
yeah? Which bat?
No, the Zubat trainer.
No, Zubat trainer.
Oh my
Vampire.
gosh. Okay, so you're attacking the Zubat trainer, who is definitely not a vampire. Okay, and what did you get? Nat 20,
Dirty 20
dirty 20, and that is a hit.
for. Oh wait. Sorry, I gotta roll them separate.
He's actually
Oh my
a
god,
a
that's
cosplayer.
so bad. Okay, it does 9 points of damage.
Okay,
And don't forget about the secondary effects.
so you're talking about from the chill touch.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
All right,
And that shall end my turn.
nothing else.
If I could, I would.
Okay, what did you use anyway? More chill touch.
Yeah, chill touch on the Zubat trainer plus the psionic die. And that was it.
Okay, just want to. I didn't hear you call out the spell, so that's what I was making sure.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right, there and Adam.
Creed yells out to Adam, "Get the vampire." Adam moves 25, I guess,
Yep,
to
25.
there.
Mm,
Or actually, he moves to 25. I don't know what these bats are gonna do.
I
Might be
need to reload again because I'm on a green map.
yeah, go up to the map and then change it to WP M.
And then zoom all the way out.
Yeah, he's gonna attack the.
I'm gonna turn up Rob, and then he's gonna blow my eardrums out.
Let me look at my to attack. Attack. It's gonna do slam attack.
I don't have that option.
D20 plus
Okay,
7.
slam.
Oh, nat 1. And he'll do the second one. Oh man, 11. That sounds like a double miss.
All right, they miss, and so we have another crit failure.
Give me a sec.
That was 2 in a row for Adam there on crit failures.
Actually, that is true. 2 in a row. 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 2 in a row deal half damage on your next 2 attacks.
Yeah, it's not letting me change the map.
So your next 2 attacks after this
Well,
turn will do half.
It's
Go-
the next two.
go up-
It's the next two successful hits, right?
Yep. Hold a second. Go up to where it says select map.
Top right. Very
Top
top
right.
right.
Oh, top right. Okay. There we go. I was
And
trying
then-
to do it on the map option on the left.
I know it's not very clear. Yeah.
So
Okay.
reduced movement and reduced damage.
Sounds good.
He's super useful.
Okay. Anything else?
And that's it for Adam.
All right. Good. And Creed, you're up.
Gonna step back from these bats a little bit. And then I'm gonna form a psionic dagger in my hand, and I'm gonna attack it using dexterity, or throw it using dexterity at the vampire. Plus 8, 23.
Okay. And that hits.
Okay, so damage is D6 plus 5 plus the sneak attack. So 9 plus.
Oh yeah. Make sure you tell me if you're doing a sneak attack beforehand.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
Thanks.
Will do. 9 plus 15, so 24.
Okay. So everybody sees Creed, who just kind of steps almost into the mist, and this dagger forms out of nothing and just launches itself at the Zubat trainer, and the it catches him off guard because he's very distracted by Adam, just right in the side of the throat, and you just hear him go, "Blah!" And it's not looking too good.
Right. Then, as a bonus action, then, I will just throw one more dagger. Same dagger, non-sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So psionic again. Oh, is bonus a different modifier? No, just the damage modifier is different. 23.
And it hits.
All right, so 1d4 plus 5. No, you didn't, guys didn't hear that. Sorry.
I mean, we can read it when you roll it. You know.
Oh, yeah, you can read it. That's true. Okay, never mind. For 7 more points.
All right.
Probably should have thrown it at bat, actually. Okay, that's it.
I'm thinking
Okay.
once we kill the Zubat trainer, or the vampire, the bat will die.
That's what I'm hoping, but that's not a guarantee.
I'm gonna ignore him.
Goragak.
What's
Am I
up?
last?
Am I gonna actually get out of this time?
So let me refresh myself.
I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it is, but I believe that's at the end. Harmful to the target. I'm fine. Otherwise, it lasts 24 hours. Yep. Regards the man returned to the target. Okay, so Goragak, one of your trusted companions, is being attacked by your other companions that you have just met within the last week.
Guys, why do you keep attacking my friend? He hasn't hurt us yet. I guess I'm gonna go over to be next to him and get in a defensive position, facing away,
Okay.
like in the way, so they have to attack me, not him.
Okay. Very good. I'm gonna send you a little bit of text so you kind of get the gist of what is going on there, Goragak.
Okay.
Do do do.
So he's blocking line of sight intentionally, trying to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you, Gorgak?
Is it my turn?
It will be in a second.
All right, and
Fireball.
Alabaster.
Ah, me again. So, seeing this coffin and me never facing a vampire, I would like to go investigate the coffin to see if this could help us destroy this foe.
Would the coffin still be there if I exploded it with a fireball?
Wait, so say that again.
I want to investigate the coffin, seeing that it may help us destroy the vampire.
Okay.
Okay.
But the question is, he shot a fireball in the room. Would the coffin be there?
The coffin has a little bit of fire on it. It's been a little charred, but it's other than that, it's
Do I have to move closer, or can I investigate it from this point?
fine. If you want to investigate it from there, we will resolve that.
If you want to see what's inside, obviously you have to stand next to it, is what he said.
Okay, I want to stand next to it.
Okay. Now this is going to be an action to open and investigate.
That's fine. I only have one action.
Okay. Go ahead and roll and
Investigation?
yeah, go and I just want to make sure. And go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. Rolling, and I got a 6.
Okay. So you open the coffin and you see a nice pile of bedding.
Ooh. Can I search through the bedding?
That would probably
I
be
would say
another
that would
action.
that would be another action.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can't do that till next turn.
Yep.
Alright. How did I roll a 6? It was like a 12 and it like just barely goes to 2. Alright,
Okay.
that's it.
Everything?
Yep.
All right. So now,
It's gonna be one of these nights.
goodness, it's going to be one of these nights where I have 27 windows open. And there, Alabaster, and we have Zubat. It's going to come and take a bite out of Grovile.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay.
If it's flying towards me, I'm gonna cast shield.
And you... No, the bat does not have spider climb.
It's a spooky bat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spider bat.
It can climb on the walls and fly through the air. Wow.
Nobody's safe.
What's
Okay.
it to hit?
Nope, I'm resolving that right now. There. Okay. It's going to come and take, and then it seems to hit this barrier and just kind of bing. Okay. And that's it for him. And that's confusing. Okay. And he's going to come over here and take a bite out of Adam. And Adam takes 1 point of damage.
Does Adam go down or does he just die? That's a general question I kind of want to know the answer to.
We'll take care of that maybe a little bit later.
Okay.
Never gonna die. He's gonna be with us forever.
That's
Turns into
the
a
point.
pile
Is
of mud.
do I heal him before he goes down or do I wait till he goes down? That's kind of
He's treated as just another player character.
so he'll go down. Okay. Because it kind of changes how I would actually attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I ask.
Okay, and there we go. We got that one. He's gonna come over here, and he's gonna take a bite out of Grovile and miss.
Try.
Yep.
Broke his own fang.
There you go.
Keep an eye out if you roll a nat 1 or 20. I got you.
Yep. And he's gonna come over here and take a bite out of Alabaster for 1 point of damage.
Did it hit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so it's just a natural hit. Okay. Boing. Yep.
And
Well, he's got your AC in
Four.
front of him.
There
I
we
have
go.
the cloak on, so roll at disadvantage for hit on me.
Yep. And he's going to come over here and he's going to. Well, it does say +0 to hit, reach 5 feet, one creature hit, 1 piercing damage. That's just a weird way to phrase it. I thought it was just a damage without a hit on there. So, well, you know what? We'll go ahead and do this. Hold off on that 1 point of damage. You got it? 17. Alabaster.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, 1 point of damage. There. And for the second one, I'll just do this normally because that's a weird way to phrase that. 13
On who?
On who?
on Alabaster.
13 does not hit.
Nom nom nom. All right, he chips a tooth, and Zubat 5. He's just gonna hang out here by Grovile and try and take a chomp out of him.
Well, bat's trying to attack me.
That-
They open the coffin.
That's,
There's two bats.
3
Yeah,
bats
maybe.
tried to bite me. Come on, you think 2 is so bad?
All right, and that's a crit fail on bat number 5.
He dies.
Excellent.
Bat number 5 breaks a wing. Gets ripped off.
How would you describe this kind of attack? Claw,
Piercing.
slash,
Piercing.
is that
Is it a
I'm gonna
bite?
say it's this
Piercing?
one right here because it says if this was a bite attack, so I'm gonna go with this one. If this was a bite attack, your damage is reduced by 1d4 for 1 minute. So someone roll a 1d4, or I can. It's reduced by 1,
Okay.
So it's nullified.
Yeah.
so he does no damage.
He got no damage.
Too bad I can't heal
He's
you.
a toothless bat.
He gums everyone.
He's over there suckling at your teat.
All right, that is
All right, that is everybody. Yep.
except for
And
our boy.
and now we have the Zubat trainer. He is going to.
Come hit me. You know you want
gonna-
to.
He's going to come over there and he's going to take a bite out of Goragak.
Knew it.
Don't forget my stuff, Mr. Biddle.
Yeah, I know. I didn't forget your stuff. You're talking about the disadvantage, right?
That and the not healing.
Yeah, I got that. Don't worry, I got that. Son of a gun. Okay, and he's going to come over here and he's going to take a bite out of Goragak.
If he's trying to bite me while I'm in defensive position, does he still roll disadvantage?
He still rolls at disadvantage. Okay, 14.
The disadvantage
Nope.
only applies to if he's hitting me, not everyone else.
No.
No, he rolls
I'm
at
in
disadvantage
defensive.
because he's in defensive stance.
Oh,
I'll take a little munchie on the back of your neck there, Gorgak.
He
Your,
missed.
your friend's kind of biting you in the back.
So,
Mm.
because Goragak, you seem to be very hyper aware of anything around you. You are blind. You are blindsided by the Zubat trainer, but not so much that it doesn't. Your keen senses have caused you to dodge out of the way, and right with that dodge, he's going to come over there and he's going to make an unarmed strike.
is that the first hit he's gonna make on any of us?
Yeah, you got lucky there with that disadvantage. That's a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hit.
Okay.
Oh, he's strong.
28.
The vampire's supposed to be no joke. You stinking over-geared turds.
I don't know. These bats don't seem to be able to hit anyone.
Now all the bats attack Grovile.
They form a circle around him.
I'm trying to bait this thing in to hit me. It doesn't want to.
Alright, so that is that. For 5 points of damage. 5 points of damage.
Can I use a reaction to parry that? To roll a 1d8 plus 3 to subtract from that?
Yes, but beforehand, give me a wisdom saving throw.
15.
Okay. You are no longer under the vampire's control. Now roll your reaction.
So roll that. I block 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay. So he comes over there and tries to take a swipe at you, and you definitely get out of the way. And he's going to come up again.
How many attacks does this thing get in a turn?
He's pretty crazy.
Probably 3 or 4.
Nope. Actually, no, it's not. A couple of those were only supposed to be at the end of his turn. Yep. Okay. Nope. I played that wrong, so that was my bad. And that is it.
Thiel, are you here?
Oh, yes, I am. Hello.
Hi.
Theo,
So
you guys are just in time.
It's the top of the round, so I'm not sure if you wanted
No,
to.
it is not. It is not the top of the round. Excuse me.
Oh.
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 And another creature appears out of thin air.
So, what you guys see, those of you who are in the room engaged in the combat, not knowing what has transpired with poor Darna and Thiel, what you see is that you see Darna. Here, let me get this straight. I'm going to figure out where that
How'd they
lighting's
get
from.
there?
What you see is, and we'll resolve that a little bit later. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're not in magical ball of light land yet. But if we keep having, what you see is you see Darna just breaking down the door. Okay, that was magically sealed, along with Theo behind him, and then they turn around and push the door back up against the back in place, and you see him holding it there, and they're saying, um, they're in a they're very panic ridden. Um, for right now, Darna and Thiel, you are being chased by a malevolent creature, and you have just barely gotten away with your lives, and you have stumbled upon your party.
Oh.
And it is Darna's. You are up.
One of them is on top of me.
I'm running
Sorry,
out of
it's
room.
Theo.
I'm just doing Theo things. Don't worry about it.
He's like,
He's just hovering above. He's
Yeah.
flying above you, Matt.
yeah, he breaks in. He's like, I am Thiel. Get out of my way.
There.
Now he's covered by something else. The bat.
Well, I can.
Yeah.
We can
Well,
change
the bats can fly. So.
Yeah. Send it back.
All right.
There we go. Put Thiel on top of the bat.
Right, I'm going to hit the bat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
There's my. I'm just going to actually roll it.
Okay.
That's 13 hits.
13 against bat
I
number.
rolled a
Yep,
4.
and that hits.
Wow, I rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Bat number 5. If it matters.
What's up?
It's bat number 5, if that matters.
Yeah, that's gummy bat. Yeah, I know.
I feel like these bats don't have a whole lot of health.
Probably not. Alright, so how much damage?
18 damage.
15?
18.
18 damage.
Holy crap.
The bat is dead.
So you see where was one bat is now 2 bats, and they just seem to just flop right onto the ground.
Dead?
Oh, I thought it was multiplying. Oh, okay.
I thought it was multiplying too.
He
So you
split
split
it
them in half.
I was like, stop hitting the bits.
Ignore the bats.
No, he cleaved them in 2.
And I was like, just like that, we're dead.
I'm going to hit a second bat.
All right.
Gonna put a little X on that one.
Yeah, I gotta put a doodad in there. State dead.
6.
What?
26 to hit.
Oh no, you miss. No, I'm just kidding. You hit.
That was the super bad. You
Like,
missed
okay, guys, bye.
it.
10 damage.
10 damage, and that was to that
Zubat
was,
plane.
Yep.
The one with disadvantage. Well,
Yeah.
the one with
Not is that gummy bat?
that's Gummy Bat.
Okay, I thought. Wait, how many gummy bats do we have?
Just one. It's
One.
Zubat one.
Okay, so
Zubat with no number
all right.
is Gummy Bat.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's both my attacks.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. And Theo, welcome, Theo.
I am Theo.
Yeah,
Hello.
you now have bat portions scattered among you from Darna.
Okay, so just to make sure, so Zubat 0, Zubat without a number still alive. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll attack that little bat friend.
Okay.
Because they're so strong, I will use Firebolt.
Say fireball. I'm like, oh my goodness.
No.
So I hit with an 11.
No, you roll with
11.
disadvantage. Try again.
Oh, do I? Sorry.
Yeah, because it's in your
How do we-
face.
How do you roll at disadvantage?
Yeah. So firebolt, because this is a now beforehand, because he didn't know.
Mhm.
When you cast a ranged spell, and you're in melee range, it's at disadvantage. So if you have a touch spell, this one time I'll let you change it up.
Oh
because
man,
you didn't
I
know
do have a touch spell. I'll use Shocking Grasp instead.
All right. Okay.
Let's try that again. Ooh, that's a better number. 27.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and describe how Theo shocking graphs a bat?
Well, my eyes get a bright blue, and I summon all this
Charging
energy
battery.
into my body, and I just stick my hands out and choke the damn bastard.
All right. And then in the process of choking it, you see his head just fall off, and just electricity shooting off in the spout.
Are you gonna Ozzy Osbourne this shit?
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
Oh yeah, every bat in this room.
Okay.
But he
Alright,
was
and then-
Gummy Bat. You killed Gummy Bat.
It's just Theo doing Theo things.
All right. And now, anything?
He just
Am I allowed to? No, I'm just gonna stay here.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. All right. And what you hear from behind you is this pounding of the door. And if not for the seal that was put on there when you guys put the shut the door and barred it, you say it's barely holding back.
Oh.
And there. Okay. Top of the round. Grovile.
Attack the things that are controlling the bats, and then we'll deal with whatever the fuck is outside of the room. And then I'll turn towards the freaking Zubat trainer, and I'll cast Chill Touch again. Does 26 hit?
You got an Atom in the way and a Goragak in the way.
Does this require
Okay.
line of sight?
Nope. No. That's fine. I'm not gonna play that.
You can if you want.
No, because we're in a two-dimensional space and we're gonna stay in a two-dimensional space.
Because I can roll a psionic die to add to that number if I needed.
Nope.
If we're playing that way.
Nope. We could keep it simple, right?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, 20 what?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
20 what?
26. Does 26 hit?
Yes, it does hit.
For a grand total of 5 points of damage.
All right. And you just right then on the point of impact, you can see it hiss, and recoil back from this eerie looking spell
And
that came from the lizard.
you'll see the skeleton hands just kind of hang where the hissing sound, and you can see kind of
Mhm.
smoke coming from it. You can see the hand just hanging there.
Yep, and he's trying to get it off, and he just can't get it off. It seems to be a permanent attachment to the old Zubat trainer. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay. And Adam.
Creed yells out, "Adam, finish him!" And
Remember, he's got a bum leg, which doesn't really matter right now, and he also has a,
he
a,
loses
defi- a, de-
half
a
damage.
deficit.
Half
Yeah,
damage
he
for
does have
2
damage.
attacks. 2
Mhm.
So
hits.
let's hope these hit, I guess. There you go. Oh, nat 20.
Hey.
Okay.
I'll tell you what that does.
So if it's double damage, is it null then?
Actually, that's a good question. How do you want to rule?
Well,
Nat
let's see
20 on that.
what do the cards say.
Okay. I don't know if it's this one or this
I need
one.
to make
It's
a
a
phone
blunt.
call real quick.
Would you consider this a
All right.
blunt weapon?
It's
What
a
is
slam attack.
Yeah, slam.
It's-
That's unarmed. So that would be like blunt.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. It sounds closer to this one on the card. So it does do double damage, and the target must make a Constitution DC 12 saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on saving throws until the end of their next turn.
So hold on. Let's resolve the saving throw first. And it is a dirty 20. So,
So
he
yeah,
does
he
save.
passes. Okay, so it's just double
Okay.
damage then.
So just what's your max damage of the one of this hit from Adam?
20.
20.
Mm.
Okay, so 20 points of damage. All right. Okay, and hold please.
Right.
This guy's complicated.
Adam really listened to me when I said finish him. He went for the super attack.
Yes. Why don't you go ahead and describe what has happened?
I want to say, feeling encouraged by Creed's calls, Adam picks up the Zubat trainer and just slams him into the ground. He's not dazed. I don't know how he's feeling now.
Is he gonna croak?
So what you see is him slam
I'm back.
the Zubat trainer right into the ground. No, it's picking him up, throwing him right into the ground, and then the vampire disappears into mist. And what you see is that you see this pile of mist where the vampire was.
Is it just sitting there?
For now, combat goes pretty quickly.
That's okay.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Okay, so it's still Adam's turn. So I take it he can't attack well, he can't. He probably can't attack mist. So
All right, hold on. This is very unique. Let me shape changer.
I have Adam breathe in the mist and take the form of a vampire.
Yeah, he inhales the mist and he becomes.
The vampire number 2.
And then Adam has all the abilities as he follows me around.
Adam, eat the mist.
He's like a dragonborn
Alright,
from Skyrim.
so,
He kills something
hold
and he
on.
absorbs its powers.
And as in shape changer trait, it doesn't tell me what the shape changer trait is though. How about that? Ah, okay. Oh my goodness.
Well, there's something pounding on the back door, but we can't see it yet, so that's gonna be a big problem. So we ain't done yet.
I would love if we open the door and it's just the rings just sitting there.
Be like, I need
Oops.
your soul. You owe me.
My bad.
Why did you put it on when we told you it was a good idea? Why did you listen to us?
Okay. This doesn't say. No, wait. You assume the hit points and hit die of the new form.
Does Mist have hit points?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I wouldn't think it would.
A cloud of mist.
I mean, it could be like an elemental, though, in which case that would have hit points.
I'm getting it. This is it's a tricky little devil.
Did it hit 0 hit points?
It disappeared into a cloud of mist.
Sounds like it's trying to avoid death.
Maybe we should stake this vampire to the heart with one of my arrows. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, I like that. I like it.
Well, it's a pile of mist now, so I don't know how that works.
It has to be able to be reformed. Matt, you're a necromancer.
Well, that doesn't work that way.
She'll touch
Bring
it.
that bastard back to life so we can
freeze the
stab
mist
him.
into a solid form.
Wait, I actually might be able to bring him back, sort of.
Well, let's just see. Let's just hear.
Do it.
Right now, we're just joking around.
That's true. I wouldn't want to bring him back, but I could bring him back at full health if he wanted.
No.
Not at full health. I mean,
No,
bring
I
him back just near death so we can stab him and kill him.
No, I
He
could.
dies twice.
I could bring him back at like 150 HP if you really wanted.
That's not unless he's on our side.
Also true. I wouldn't do that because he's a Zubat trainer. So, like, we empathize with trainers.
All right. That makes sense.
So it's still Adam's turn.
So it is still Adam's turn, but this is still a pile of mist. Okay.
Does it attack or does it just stand there ominously?
Do we have a vacuum cleaner?
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
All right. So it is still Adam's turn, and you have a pile of mist where the vampire used to be. Adam.
I can't attack a pile of mist.
You can
Or I
certainly
can try.
try.
I don't know how you could actually slam a pile of mist, so I feel like a different type of attack would be more beneficial. Kraid calls out, yeah?
You can hit one of the Zubat trainers. Or Zubats instead.
Yeah, no. Kraid calls out to Adam, get rid of the bats. And Adam grunts in recognition and attacks Zubat number 3. He does a slam attack, so he'll try to grab onto one of them wings. There you go. 11.
And 11 misses.
Okay, and he is done.
Okay. And Creed.
Okay. As a non-sneak attack, Creed is going to form a psionic dagger and throw it at the mist.
Okay.
Plus 8. 17.
17 hits.
Oh, shit. Okay. Too bad that wasn't a sneak attack. And damage.
Do you have to specify sneak attack before you attack?
You do.
Really? So,
Mhm.
oh. So you could miss when you declare sneak attack. Okay.
1d6 plus 5.
Sneak attack is add-on damage to your normal attack. So you at least have to hit with your normal attack for you to even get sneak attack bonus.
You still have to declare that you're using sneak attack.
Okay, so 8 points of damage.
So, well, hold on. 8 points of damage. Yes. Well, you know what, Rob? We'll try it. We'll discuss it afterward. But there's some validity to that. That it's bonus damage because it meets the criteria of sneak attack. So you may not have to actually declare it, but it'll just be assumed that the criteria is met. But then it leaves it up to the player to decide when they're going to use sneak attack because they can only use it once per turn. So
They could just
then,
wait until they actually hit. Then
yeah. So that's. I'll look it up and we could talk about it a little bit later. But for right now, 8 damage on a pile of mist.
Oh man, I can't tell if I'm being stupid. All right, so he forms a second psionic blade as his bonus action, and throws this one at the pile of mist as well for a 21. And this one's
Okay.
with sneak attack, because
And it hits.
I really hope I'm not being an idiot. All right, 9 plus. All right, 25 points of damage.
Okay. So what you see is that you see the pile of mist start to just dissipate into nothing, and this scream emanate from where the pile of mist begins to this dissipation that seems to penetrate, and then slowly but surely the bats follow suit. First keeping their form, but starting to mystify, and then starting to slowly, I want to say disapparate, but that's Harry Potter, dissipate, and so you see them all begin to. Actually, I'm going to keep him there, and there. Nope.
Field dissipates.
I was secretly a bat.
no.
Okay.
Plot twist.
All right. Anything else, Creed?
Um, I'm gonna move over towards this coffin.
Okay.
I want to turn towards Thiel and Darna and be like, why is it that you guys always seem to show up like when we're almost done after the danger has subsided? Also, what the hell is going on outside? And I point towards the door.
And you see it start to beat incessantly, and that is what's going to bring us to our little flashback. So, if we could recall where we left Darna and Thiel. Darna and Thiel were guarding the door because the apparition that was transforming in front of them from the evil ring of doom was starting to take on a greater, more malevolent form. Darna and Thiel decided to stay back and stand watch over the door to make sure that it didn't nothing transpired. So Darna and Thiel, are you
Yes.
there? All right. So you see the door starting to bend inward.
In towards like the creatures
Are you
pulling
talking
it
about?
or pushing.
It's pushing in towards you.
As in, just to make sure
Make
that
off.
the
Yeah.
door
So
to
it's
this room is opening.
yeah. So if you can see where you're at, you're over there in front of the 9 globes.
Okay.
Okay. And so you are right now you're looking at a door that is bending inward.
Inward as in into the room?
Into the hallway.
It's bending outward.
Sure. Outward from the room, and yes.
So what kind of door are we talking about? Is this a wooden door?
This is a wooden door that seems to be bending beyond all logical means. Wood's not supposed to bend this way.
Which way are the hinges?
Towards the hall.
Solid question.
Yes. So if you could picture the middle of the door is bowing in towards the hallway, and then the top and bottom of the door is being
Are we able to see inside the room at all from the creases that are, from the bending door? Are we allowed to like peek in without
You-
opening the door?
You're seeing giant tentacles coming from within.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So I told Darna, I'm down to run away, but what do you want to do?
Darna.
Theo makes an executive decision and runs
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, I think he might have taken enough. Yep. And with that being said, Thiel and Darna start making their way north, away from said door. So go ahead. Yep. Go ahead and control both of you. You'll control both of them until
Okay.
Rob gets back. All right. And
Just
there.
keep going.
Yep. Keep going. All right. And as soon as you get towards the end of the hallway, you hear the door burst inward and actually slam
Inward or
against.
outward?
Mic on.
You have to know which way the hinges are.
Yeah. Okay.
All
So
about the hinges.
the door bursts open. Okay, and
Yeah.
then it actually slams against the far hallway, right where you just were as you went across the bend of the hallway. And then you start to hear this slimy, loud thudding from behind you.
Oh, serious question. So it was the original door opened, not the one that we approached.
Yeah, this is the door. Oh yeah, the original door.
Okay.
Here. Yep. Yep.
So there's some kind of monster.
Yep.
Bursting out, coming
Yep.
down this hallway. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So right now we're at the door here. Okay, this appears to be open.
So
been
can I
broken down.
investigate?
It's
Yeah,
been
can I
broken down.
investigate what's inside the room?
Yes, you can go ahead and stick your head inside the room. What you see are 4 flesh golems that look at you and then just look at the door at the back end of the room,
Okay.
and then look at you again.
Is there a way to get a sense of these creatures, whether or not they're dangerous, if I try to cross the room?
Yes, go ahead and give me a. I believe it's nature. No, it's not nature, is it?
Insight?
Mm,
They're both wisdom, but I think it would be.
Yeah,
it
I
would
do
be
want to.
insight.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh,
No. Insight. That's very good. The true intentions of a creature. Yes. Give me an insight check.
Okay.
I got you. I got you, Mr. DM.
14 plus
Yeah.
1, 15.
Okay. So what you glean from these 4 golems is nothing particularly ominous, as you would from something that looks as horrific as these creatures. They seem to look like multiple humanoid creatures stitched together, but you don't sense any kind of threatening presence from them.
Okay. Can I check if there's anything else in the room? Since I'm not necessarily scared of these guys. Is there anything else in the room with me?
I can tell you. what's in
You
the room.
you just see a skeleton with that's been cut in half that was hanging on the wall.
Ooh, is there any objects, items?
No, there are no items.
Okay. I would like to cross through. Can we move on with Darna too?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
You have control of Darna for right now.
Okay, so I get through safely, I hope.
Yep.
Okay.
And you start to hear the slimy thudding and slurping coming from behind you.
I'll bring that
as
with
you're-
me, boys.
Okay. Here you've engaged in what appears to be some kind of turnstile. You can't see the hallway behind it, but it's rotating in a counterclockwise fashion.
Okay. But it's like a door at a hotel where we can just walk through it.
Exactly.
Okay. So, gonna walk through it then.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Yes.
You're not going to get away that easy. I made every one of these guys give me a dexterity check to go through.
19.
That's not true. You only made Cameron do it because he said he wanted to cartwheel through.
Oh,
it.
that's right.
Okay.
Yep.
I got 19. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I just walked through it last time.
And then
Yeah,
do I
that's right.
do I have to do one for Darna too, or just bring her
Yeah,
along?
go ahead and roll for Darna until he gets back.
All
I
right.
hope it smacks you guys.
I hope.
It would be a 10.
Okay, so what you see from Darna is that when she's trying to get through, The door just kind of clocks her right in the head, and she's pushed back. Go ahead and roll it again.
Yay.
Uh,
I've
5.
been here.
All right, Darna, you take 5 points of damage.
What
Well,
was
that's
the-
more damage than I took.
What was the check supposed to be?
Right now, you're trying to figure out how to get through a turnstile door.
Break it down. You failed twice. You're mad. Get
He
mad.
did. He did say he was here though, so we can maybe get rid of that second one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So the 5 doesn't count. Darna, you're looking at a turnstile, and Thiel has managed to make his way through.
I'm trying to power my way through it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Break it down.
14.
Okay. What you see is that you have once it clocks you in the head, you go into a rage, and then you just go and you push up, opposite the direction that it's moving until you start to hear gears crack and break and start to whirl as they've been stripped, and now it just sits there in place and no longer spins. But you can still hear the gears spinning, but this door no longer spins.
Can she walk through?
She can push it at will.
All right, so I keep going forward.
Okay.
I guess Darna can control herself. Do you follow
Yep.
Thiel?
You know it.
You know it?
Looks like a little maze here.
There's a...
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
Well, I'm gonna
You
stop
guys-
here.
so you guys stumble on to a boiling pool of lava, or excuse me, a boiling pool of mud. You see superheated mud boiling up from the ground, and from. Let's see if I can get this picture. Is that still in chat?
It is. I can resend it
Can you?
for you.
Yeah. Can you resend
got
that
you.
to there
I
so they
got
can
you.
get a visual?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Describe.
And you're seeing 3-foot saucers that are sitting approximately, like you see, they're 3 foot in diameter. There's one chain hanging from the ceiling, and they're probably about they're about 4 feet from each other and up 2 feet. All right, and you can see in chat, kind of a visual for what they look like. Okay, and from behind you. You again. You see the turnstile seems to have been turned on end and is now rolling its way towards you with a giant tentacular-looking creature with a giant eyeball and the shape of a ring behind you.
Okay, and there is a ceiling in this room.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just going to. Can I use my cloak and just walk on the ceiling across?
You can.
That is not fair.
What do you mean it's not fair? I'm on the
No.
ceiling, boys. I'm on the ceiling.
You just
I'm on the
go-
ceiling, boys. Look at me.
Damn, are you gonna allow
Look at
this
me.
kind of
I'm
shenanigans?
on the ceiling.
Yes.
I'm on the ceiling, boys.
You know, Thiel, you could just hold Darna and walk with her if you wanted
Could've.
to try it. You're just like, fuck you!
He
As
went
you
without her.
run
Oh, I
away.
didn't know I could do that. Am I that
Okay.
strong?
You could be if you rolled
you're
for
going
it.
to you're going to have to give me either a strength check or try and talk your way into how you're going to make this happen.
I want to talk my way into it.
Okay.
All right,
How are
so
you
I'm
going to
gonna-
manage to take this giant orc, this giant, attractive-looking orc,
Are orcs
up
really
a
attractive?
ceiling? I mean, it depends on your perspective. Darna described herself as attractive, so we're just rolling with it.
I don't know. I've seen her break a lot of things.
No, she's fun. She's fun as shit.
I'm going more butch.
She's thick.
She's very strong, but she is very pretty.
Yep, there you go.
She's got muscles for days, but it's like a cross between a bodybuilding model.
There you go.
So she's got all the right muscles in all the right places. is
Oh,
what he's
right.
saying.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Ew.
So
All I gotta say, ew.
I'm gonna argue that since my cloak allows me to walk on ceilings, my cloak has some sort of anti-gravity esque like trait to it in terms of holding me to the ceiling. So in terms of my strength, my weak strength isn't half elf. I think holding her with this cloak will actually allow me to just walk with her on the ceiling since we're upside down, and it doesn't actually involve carrying her or need the strength to actually lift this butch woman.
Okay, so what I will allow is because of your magical nature. Okay, you're able to utilize the magic of the cloak in order
Power
to
of the cloak.
in order to better hold on to them. But you're going to have to give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Oof. 7.
Okay, and so you're making this very difficult. So you make it the equivalent of, we'll say, here. Okay, well, you're like right about here. Okay, with Darna. There you go. Now, so you have a 7. You can feel your hand starting to slip.
Oh boy.
Darna, your hands are starting to slip from this crazy sorcerer climbing on a wall. Give me a dexterity check.
I guess I should have asked her if she wanted me to carry her.
You're just like, come on.
Hashtag
No
me too.
means no, Thiel.
21.
All right, so you feel your hand starting to slip, but then you grab a hold all the more and seem to swing your way up onto a crevice on the side of the cliff wall. Okay, you haven't you've lost your grip with Thiel. However, you're on the side of the wall of this cliff above a pool of boiling mud, or boiling mud. Okay, Thiel.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry. I was gonna find an image. So I no longer have a hold of Darna, but
At this time, you have like you are on the wall and you can manage to hold it, but Darna is on the cliffside right now, looking at you impatiently.
so Darna, would you like me to try to grab you and carry you again?
Do I have your permission to touch you?
I don't. If this is not okay, you just tell me no, and I will understand.
I sent a GIF in chat that applies.
Oh my gosh, that's Grovile. That's what happened.
That's what happens when Darna hits the hot mud.
Yeah.
Darna?
Darna?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Just grab
I'm just gonna
onto him and just like wrap around and be like, you don't hold me, I hold you. I big woman, I strong.
I'm gonna keep staring at this koala gif because it's pretty adorable.
Koala gif.
That's right for what she would do. Is like, you don't hold me, I will hold you.
Okay. All right, so Theo, Darna has grabbed onto you, and is and waiting impatiently for you to continue.
All right. Because I'm unbelievably fast, I attempt to go this far without any checks.
Well, you're still gonna have checks.
Oh man. Okay, then I might as well go this far with a
Okay,
check.
go ahead and roll some Arcana for me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. 3.
Did you roll a nat 1?
No, I rolled a
Theo,
2.
I'm going to remind you that you have an inspiration.
Oh, I do have an inspiration. What's the inspiration again?
For using the cloak the first time, you got an inspiration from the DM.
No,
No,
you've had an inspiration.
What does an inspiration do?
It gives you. I believe you can roll
any check with advantage, but only once.
Only once.
So I can roll like my charisma +5.
You can roll an Arcana check
a
with
second
advantage.
time. You can roll a second time and take the higher number, which you should do because your number's a 2.
Jesus Christ. All right. 4.
No.
Are we rolling a d20 or a d4?
I am pressing +1 on Arcana on my character sheet. And this time I got a 17, but I did get 3 and 4 the first 2 times.
Oh,
Being
well,
honest.
okay, that's fine. So, where are you?
Apologies,
Here we
Darna.
are. Yep. So for right now, Darna and Thiel fall onto the muddy geyser, muddy boiling geyser.
Can I
And
kick jump off the wall?
yeah, definitely. Dexterity.
Acrobatics, I would think, if I may.
Yeah, well, that's dexterity. Yeah, definitely acrobatics.
I have a higher plus with acrobatics than just straight dex.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Your mother
Two.
will. 2.
What is going
No.
on?
Yeah, what are you? You guys have to make it back alive.
Okay.
Wait, am I allowed to do a check in terms of like my cloak still working?
Oh
even
no,
though-
no, you've already done a check.
Oh,
Um,
you're already in the lava or
Oh,
Yeah.
blood.
Okay. So Darna and Thiel, they both fall, plummeting. So Darna, you see her try to get a foothold and kind of jump off of the wall. She seems to only manage to fall end over end.
No, I
Into.
rolled a 22.
Oh, I thought you said a 2.
No,
Okay.
22.
Oh,
Well, that is much better and much more clever because you are jumping and reacting. So on the first bit of and the first sign of slipping, and you see Thiel starting to lose his grip from trying to cart this giant orc around who's gripping onto his waist. You pull them um, to the second from the last chain, barely.
You're welcome.
Okay, Thiel.
Um,
Deep voice. She can't escape that.
so this time I grab Darna against her will. No, I'm going to jump. I'm going to try to make my way to this last little thingamabobber.
Okay. Give me a dexterity, or we'll say, describe how you're going to be jumping. Are you just going to take like a running jump, or are we, and,
I'm going to do it acrobatically.
Okay, okay, so you're going to acrobatically like do a
Oh,
little
yeah.
like front flip onto the next one.
Yeah, I'm going to put my hands up like before I prepare myself, and then I'm just
Yeah.
going to kind of do a little
Beautiful.
gymnastic kind of thing.
Beautiful. All right, roll it up.
And that is a 13.
Okay. Okay, so you
Roll
managed to
there.
make it to the next one, and you make it all the way to safety. Meanwhile, behind you, the creature gets here, looks around at the lava, or I keep calling it lava.
hot
It's
mud.
not lava, hot mud, and starts to follow suit. And from the tentacles that are spewing forth from the sides of this creature, it's just scaling the wall.
Keep
Kind of taking a note out of Thiel's book. All right, Darna.
Keep running.
Going to try to leap to the last platform.
Okay, rolled up.
Strength, I would assume. If she's just gonna jump.
I'm assuming it's acrobatics because she was so keen with the acrobatics before.
Yeah, 50.
Okay. And you seem to make it just in time for the creature to start going around the bend. Okay.
I grab Theo and book it.
Darna should be in front.
So, yep, go ahead. You guys can go ahead and move your character.
Yep.
There you go.
And I think you were like here, and then you were here. I think
I
something
had
like
to break-
that. Okay.
Okay.
And then
So, that's what happened in the meanwhile.
And then
Yes.
So they described this to me because I'm the one who asked him that.
yes.
I asked what the hell is going on outside of the door.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me that a tentacle monster is out there, and we're more concerned about what's happening inside of here when there's nothing attacking us?
And with that being
yeah.
said, you start to see one tentacle, then another, then another, start to creep its way through the door, the cracks of the door that were so eloquently kicked in, and then it pushes it forward, boots Thiel out of the way. The door that is. Yep. And what you see is that this monster seems to have compressed itself to be able to fit inside of the cave of that small corridor, and is slowly taking shape in front of you as it's kind of pouring out of the hallway and taking shape in front of you.
Do we roll a new initiative?
No, same initiative. He's always been there the whole time. And
We're
question
after Creed.
we were after Creed.
Yeah, that's true. After Creed, yep.
Okay, and Gorgorak. There is a
I'm here.
giant eyeball with tentacles coming out of it, somewhat looking like the shape of the ring that looks familiar, starting to take shape in front of you and slowly starting to take up quite a bit of room.
I'm gonna run up to it and start whacking it with my speedy scimitar.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes. You are rolling 1d20, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the
Well,
way
I
that
have a
Derek was
D20 for
rolling.
eight.
Oh, we're rolling
ele-
d20s.
That's 11 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
It hits. Yep.
Okay. And that is another 11 for damage.
Okay.
Bonus attack does a 13 hit. I'm guessing not.
And 13 does hit.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. For 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is it for me.
Okay, so you see Gorgak just come up there and just start just cutting off tentacle after tentacle after tentacle, and the more that he slices off, the more that seem to kind of pop back into place.
Oh no.
And now it is Alabaster.
It's the room all over again. I shouldn't be allowed to go.
I see this ring thing appear. Like, hey, ring buddy, hey. I'm glad I didn't put you on because you're butt ass ugly. And I look back at the coffin because I still have this beef with this coffin. I want to investigate it again.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
ignoring the creature.
You're ignoring the. What are you doing?
I have a beef with this coffin. I want to. This coffin is interesting to me. I want to see this coffin.
I was
All right.
about to attack Alabaster.
There's a big bad evil.
right. Okay. Now,
Darna's there. She can take it.
Before he rolls, I'm also interested in. I know it's not my turn. I'm also interested in. That's why I moved into position, was to assist Alabaster on his investigation.
Oh my.
all right.
God.
That's why I
Give me
moved there. No, that's why I moved there. That's why I moved there.
You're
Okay.
telling. Okay, fine.
Give me let's resolve this. Alabaster, give me investigation
Wait.
with advantage.
Am I allowed to try to persuade them?
The first one
not
was
to
an
check the
11.
coffin?
Not now.
God damn it!
No, you don't. Yeah, just
And
tell
the
me
second one was an 8.
Okay, just
Oh my
yeah,
God.
tell me the
Wait,
top.
an
Okay.
8 with advantage?
Yes, I'm rolling terrible.
11's the advantage.
Yep. So 11.
So 11.
Yep. So you do see that the bedding is somewhat ruffled from a previous occupant stay.
Is there anything underneath of the bedding?
Do you check underneath the bedding?
I would like to check underneath the bedding.
Is that
All right.
another turn that you're gonna spend freaking checking bedding in a
I
coffin?
want to check this goddamn coffin out, and I'm rolling
Okay,
terrible.
So you start to pull the bedding out. Okay, and that is the end of your turn. So meanwhile,
Meanwhile, while we all die.
I'm gonna keep staying at the coffin until I can roll good.
Do I see what's happening where he's just like folding
We'll-
clothes while I'm attacking monsters?
we'll resolve that when the when
Oh
this
my God.
when it's your turn. All right, Darna.
You can cast fireball at the damn thing.
I'm gonna cast fireball at the coffin.
I'm gonna cast
Please
fireball
do.
at you. You son of a bitch.
And this is where our campaign ends. They're all
we-
dead.
Yeah, we all turn on each other and be like, "This is my coffin."
And tentacle monster ends up just being friendly.
It probably wants Alabaster's
It-
hand back.
It only wants Alabaster. Just give him up. He's not even helping.
Okay.
How
And
rude.
Darna, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to rage because I'm
Okay.
tired of this fucking thing chasing me. And let's see. Yeah, just reading through all my stuff. Sorry.
Yep. Nope. That's fine.
While he's looking at that, how do you replenish spell slots? Is that like a long rest
For
thing?
you, it's a long rest.
Yeah, it depends on your class. So
For him, it's a long rest.
yeah.
Okay.
So it is now in difficult terrain.
It's in. Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's one of my features.
Oh,
10
okay.
foot, I emanate a 10-foot radius
that's
aura
right.
that shapes the environment around me.
Around you. Okay.
Around me.
So that's right. The Darna farts.
So I forget how much damage that deals, though. It's like it's not much.
There.
Okay.
So all right. So I am. Let's see. So I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
Wait, what are all those boxes around Darna?
So there should be one. I gotta. I
There's
can't get rid
three.
of the other one. Is there?
One's a 1x1, one's a 3x3, and one's a. Okay.
There. All right. That is Darna's noxious aura.
Actually, it's more like it's like a sleet.
Sleet. Oh, very nice. Okay.
Do we
All
take
right.
damage from this? I remember her talking about this when we were
No,
fighting the.
you don't.
Okay. What about
It
Adam?
will.
What about Adam?
Adam is
Yeah.
is considered part of the team.
Okay.
Yeah, leave Adam out of this.
Yeah.
I worry about Adam somewhat.
Matt or Grovile just wants to eat
Right.
Adam.
I just want to eat him, and he just looks so.
All right, guys, calm down. Let him resolve his turn.
Tasty.
Some 25 to hit.
Yeah.
$13 damage.
13. Okay.
Roll number 2. Crit.
Nice.
I'll tell you what happens.
No, not yet.
Uh-oh.
So, because I use a great axe, I get an extra d12 on the attack,
Okay.
and I am a half orc, which means I have savage attack, which means when I score a critical hit on a melee weapon, I can roll another weapon to die.
What kind of attack?
Okay.
So
What
I am
kind of
rolling-
item is it? Is it?
It's a great axe.
Maximum damage, by the way.
Okay.
So I roll 3d12.
Yep.
Plus 6 plus 2.
Okay.
Maximum damage.
So that's 44. Okay.
This thing isn't
Okay,
dead.
so I rolled 12, 11, and 1, so that is 24. Plus 6, 30. Plus 2, that is 32.
With the cards, with the natural 20, it's a maximum damage.
Yep. Because
Yeah,
we've got the.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so 44.
The, fo- 1 second. So 12
Mhm.
plus 12 plus 12, that's 36. Plus 6, that's 42. So 44 damage.
Yep.
Is it dead?
Okay. What about the icy aura? What happens
That's
with that?
that's at the start of its turn.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I think I'm good.
Okay. So, can you describe what occurs with this aura that's being emanated?
Basically it's just, you know, it's an area of cold. It's just like an area of cold, and it makes it harder for, my enemies to move in, and they
Mm-hmm.
take damage. It's just really intensely cold around me. Like the party can feel it, but they don't seem to be affected by it.
Okay. So what the party sees is it sees that the creature is starting to slow down, and if anyone's ever seen like the T-1000 in Terminator 2, where it starts to stick to the ground as it's trying to regain its balance, okay, it's doing a little bit of that. It's just becoming harder and harder for it to release its grip from the ground. And then with Darna's massive blow, almost cleaving it in two, it's not looking too good.
Whose turn?
Now it is Thiel.
So I have a question. One of my traits is elemental affinity, and it says when you cast a spell that deals damage, you can add +5 to one damage roll of that spell. So if I do Scorching Ray, which shoots 3 different rays, do I get
Mhm.
5 for each damage roll, or 5 for one of those rays?
It's
5 for 1 would be
yeah,
my rule.
yep,
And you have to
exactly.
specify which one before you attack, because otherwise you
Yes,
could just say it's the one that hits.
yep.
Right.
So specify which one you're using the die first, and then roll the hit die.
Okay. So I'm just trying to look at the difference. Sorry. Um, okay, so I'll do a 3rd level Scorching Ray, and so it'll
Mm-hmm.
be
Ooh.
4 rays. Um, yeah, so 4 rays. Okay, so this is the first one. If it hits, I'll use plus. This will be the one that I get the +5 for.
All right.
So I roll the hit, and I get a 12 plus 8, 20.
Okay, and it hits.
Okay, then 2d6. 4 plus 5, so 9.
9 points of damage.
Yep.
Is that
Okay.
That's the first ray.
All
that's
right.
with the plus
I have
5? When,
that was with the +5. I only ran rolled a 4.
oof.
Yeah. But I have 3 more rays. So next hit. So none of these have +5. Next hit is 23
Okay, it
with
hits.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
Next hit is a 13.
And it hits.
Okay. And then 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the last ray would be 17. A hit. And then if it hits,
It
8
does.
points of damage.
All right. Okay. So you see Thiel, as with the cold sticking it to the ground, slow. But then you have the reverse happening with these rays. Are they? Am I to envision? They're kind of like lasers.
Yeah.
So they have these lasers that appear to be shooting from Thiel's hands and burning off the tentacles as they stick to the ground. So it's just have these little fried nubs that it's kind of wobbling on as it's trying to get its full form into the room. Anything else?
Um. No.
Okay. Okay. So now the creature is going to attempt to yeah, he's going to attempt to grapple with Darna. And if you could,
I believe he takes 5 damage from being in the aura.
He does. Okay. Thank
Mic
you.
off.
All right. Now it just says it's grappled by. What's the when it says grapple? That's a strength check, right?
Generally,
That's what I thought. Okay.
generally
So
it's like
Darna.
strength versus dex,
Yeah. Is it?
I believe.
There, hold on. Let me check. Let me make sure of this. I should have known this beforehand, but this is all funky.
Okay.
If I remind
I'm back.
Welcome back. They're currently murdering this this ring of doom.
Okay.
Oh, it's strength or dexterity. And so this I'm gonna say this is more strength. So go ahead and give me a strength check.
Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can. So you can make either a strength check to get away or an dex acrobatics check to get away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that's.
Oh, so strength or dex? Yeah, you decide.
But I'm going to be definitely strength here.
Mm-hmm.
28.
Okay. You do roll at disadvantage though.
Okay.
It's not
Mic
gonna
on.
matter. Not with a strength roll from a doggone barbarian.
Who's proficient in athletics.
Yep.
24.
Oh shucks. All right. So that doesn't work. He's gonna turn around and he's going to attack.
Attack
Darna.
who?
Darna. Twice plus 5. All right, 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is 9 points of damage. Okay, and 8 on the next one. That misses. And then finally, he's going to try and take a bite.
Still out of Darna? Holy
Out of
crap.
Darna. 11 to hit, and that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah. Not unless you're naked. That's probably not going to miss.
No, even if I'm naked, it wouldn't hit me.
Oh, really? Because it's 11?
I mean, why is this thing trying to eat alabaster?
Because here's the thing, I'm technically naked. I'm like wearing clothing, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any clothing that gives me armor. Because barbarians have unarmored defense.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. All right. And that is the end of his turn. What you do here is that you hear him look at, or you see him look at Alabaster. He's like, I want my year of life now! And then, Grovile, it's your turn.
Yeah. So I'm sick of things coming to try and kill us at this point. My eyes will turn white as I hit this creature. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con, eh? 21.
That passes. Making me do the hard work. 1,
Aw.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
9.
Fuck.
Give me a sec, God. This is the hard part.
Is that 36?
It takes 17 points of damage.
Okay.
That was
17?
yeah, and that's on the low end for what could have happened for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that was a waste, but okay. And that ends my turn. Wait, is this creature considered a construct or undead?
It is.
An aberration, I think you mentioned.
It is. Well, yeah. It's classified as large monstrosity.
Oh, it's a monstrosity. Okay.
Yeah.
Then okay, that stands. Damn. Okay, that ends my turn.
All right. And who is next? There's so much going on in this encounter right now. Not the bat. The bat is not next. Adam.
Creed yells out, rips some tentacles off, and Adam moves into position.
Okay.
What's the story with Adam?
Don't worry.
Adam is. Yeah.
Tell him to ask questions about it when
Yeah.
encounter's over.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll let you guys figure that out.
All right. So he's gonna grab onto a tentacle and try to slam, like, pick this thing up and slam it down. Roll the 20 plus 7, 19.
Hey, it hits.
I only did one of my my half damage, right?
Yes. So you need
No,
to do
you did. No, I thought you did. I thought you attacked twice.
I think I missed the second time when I attacked the bat, right?
It's still an attack, though. That still counts. It doesn't say anything about it having to do damage.
Okay.
Just your next two attacks.
All right. So 10 points of damage on his first slam,
Okay.
and then he's gonna grab a second tentacle. 19 again
Okay. It hits.
for 15 damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Yeah. So he grabs the tentacle and he starts swinging the thing in the air, and just slams it directly into the ground right where it was.
Okay.
And then he just lets out a ugh.
Wait. Thiel
Wait.
or the ring?
Wait, who makes
No,
that
Adam. Wait, you said Thiel? What are you doing?
No.
Adam, sorry.
You're right.
Go ahead.
Adam.
I missed it. What noise did he make?
Ugh. Yeah, that noise.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what everybody sees Adam comes over there and grabs onto the creature and starts swinging him around and hitting wall person, and you see Darna and Gorgorak and Grovile getting out of the way from this swinging monstrosity, and then you see him every time he collides with a wall, a little piece of him falls apart until eventually there is nothing left, and you see a small ring fling out from the pile of goo that was at its center.
Where's the ring at?
It's around the room.
I'd like to go to it, and we can do everything else, but I'm going to walk up to it.
Okay. You see a ring.
I'm going to pick it up and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
So you pocketed the ring.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep. I'm going to pocket the ring.
Do you think it has powers?
I'm going to do it with sleight of hand so no one sees it.
We just saw the ring. That's the only thing we're all looking at.
Yeah, I was staring at the ring the whole time.
I'm going to try anyway.
All
Sleight
right,
of hand.
fine. What the fuck happened to that ring I was just staring at?
Well, I rolled a freaking 6, so it ended up in my pocket.
Roll the 6. We're standing in this room here. We don't have any die with us.
I want to.
So, go ahead. So what everybody sees is everybody sees Grovile pick up the ring off the ground and then put it into his pocket. You were clearly not being very discreet.
I want to see what this does. I think
Darna
it could
gives
be
two
useful.
tits.
Yo, if you're gonna hold it, at least see if there's still magic in it.
I can do that later. I have nothing left to see what this can do for us. You're carrying around an undead monster. Do you
Yeah,
really care?
put it on his finger. He can't use a year of his life. He would love those extra powers.
I need to see if it still has those things.
If
Give
this thing
me.
eats you in the middle of the night, you're fucked.
I have a plan. Give me time.
Wizards
Trust me.
always have fucking
part of a
plans.
Yes, we do. We do. That's the thing. Us wizards have a spell for everything. Trust me, this ring will not be a problem. I guarantee it.
Creed just rolls his eyes and says, "Fucking wizards."
So,
I'm not offended, by the way. I do find it funny how, like, you all picture her like this hulking brute, and she's actually, I mean, closer to what I picture. You know.
No, I'm just being a dick. I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
no, I know. It's all in good fun. It's in good fun.
let's look around this room. I am.
I'll delete Big Mac Girl.
All right, so before we
Actually,
continue further,
that probably, like, this pose is probably right as far as, body slamming the door.
All right, Chris.
so we have so Cameron, you begin taking the bedding out of the coffin.
Can I go up and punch him in the face?
Yeah, you didn't answer this. Did I notice if he wasn't just like spending the whole time dismantling this bed during combat? Do I see this?
Give me a perception check.
Because I got choice.
Oh, wait. Can I
choice.
say? Can I do a perception check? I also want to know if I saw this.
Yes, then that's fine. Give me a perception check, both of you.
Perfect. 15.
Wait, give me 1 sec before I tell you. No, that's wisdom. 22.
Okay, so you guys do see that alabasters are getting very distracted by the bedding.
Can I walk up to him
Sleep at.
before he unravels this?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm following along.
Alabaster.
Nope. I'm stepping next to him. You can't go past him. You can step up to.
Can I persuade him? Can I persuade him to go right here? He can just block me. He's not like the size of this.
No. As you guys are approaching angrily, I'm stepping forward to stand next to Alabaster.
Alabaster, what the actual fuck? We're in. Things are trying to kill us, and you want to dig through a damn coffin? What the actual fuck are you trying to do? We could have died out there.
Nah, you got Darna.
That's your answer? What are you
That's your
looking
answer?
for?
You don't know how dangerous this was.
Darna steps closer.
And Darna's a big girl, so we know.
All right, I'm gonna use. I want to use persuasion to try to calm everyone down. I'd like to make my case, if that's okay, DM.
Yeah, no, you guys do your thing. This is great.
All right, so here's the deal: we're fighting this fucking vampire, and Alabaster's just making sure this thing can't retreat into its coffin and fucking come back full health or some shit. So I think we should all just lay the fuck off. He knows what he's doing.
Alabaster, why don't you go ahead and give me a where is it for creature knowledge?
I have a rebuttal to this. A super good rebuttal.
What are you thinking, Biddle?
Creature knowledge.
Nature, probably.
For an undead, it's usually religion.
That's what I would think. Yeah, Alabaster, if you're not hiding in a corner somewhere.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead and give me a religion check.
16.
Okay. You are fully aware of the creature that you were fighting and what it takes to try and finally get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
What does that
So
mean?
I talked to the guys. Like, yes, we kind of slayed the creature. However, that dust doesn't mean the creature is dead. It is somewhere else now.
Okay.
If you're trying to deceive us, you should make a deception roll.
I'm not deceiving you though.
No, I'm speaking to you as a player.
He's trying to
Player
convince us, not deceive us.
Yeah, you're trying to
Oh.
convince us. If so, you may not be necessarily trying to deceive us, but if the information you're giving your fellow in-game characters is false, you do have to try and you have to go deception versus our insight, I believe.
So you want me to roll a deception?
Well, that's up to Biddle. I'm just saying that's generally the case.
I'm okay. So, Alabaster, are you trying to deceive the party?
No, I'm not trying to deceive the
Okay.
party.
No. So okay. So carry on.
Okay.
So what you're trying to tell me is you want to take care of the vampire who was dead while we're getting attacked by a ring of of tentacle proportions, and you wanted to spend your turn instead of it helping us going through this coffin. Give me one reason not to murder you right here.
You're fucking arguing with him when fucking Gorgorak was beating the shit out of Adam? He did nothing half the battle.
Well, Adam did. Well, okay, Adam did
Adam
do
did
a
a
lot.
shit ton of stuff. Laying
Yeah,
there,
Adam
none of
pretty
it.
much single-handedly destroyed the vampire in the ring. I'm gonna defend Adam here.
But at least Gorgorak was trying. I don't understand
Trying
what.
to kill Adam. Trying to kill Adam. Not trying to kill the vampire.
You. Why do we even travel? Oh, you people.
Us people?
Us.
You have a problem with
Ow.
you got a problem with dark elves? And whatever the fuck Alabaster is?
So, with these vampires, we are. A vampire is able to retreat when it gets low health. I believe the vampire is still alive, but has not reconstituted itself.
Okay.
So why not help us in battle against a clear and present danger? Then say, well,
The
this thing
vampire is
might come
stronger.
back.
That's my big problem right there. Thiel's got. I am Thiel has a good point. He says that the clear and present danger needs to be addressed. Why didn't you help us? Give me one reason why you didn't help.
I gave you my reason.
Not good enough reason.
See, I understand what happened with Gorgorak. I am a very good. I have very good knowledge of the arcane arts. I can control things and
Adam.
people at will. I understand what happened there. I could not stop it at this point. But what you did was on your own volition, and that is not okay.
Adam walks up behind Grovile and just grunts.
He'll use his fireball on Adam.
You'll kill us all.
No, that's
And
not
the party dies.
true. That's not true.
I'm just saying, when there's an issue, we have to work as a team, right? You need to spend the time that you have to hit the thing that's trying to murder us at the present moment.
I try to persuade the group that, total dick move. I think that's known by everyone, but that it doesn't serve our long-term purposes to dwell on Alabaster's actions. Even though it was a dick move.
Do we know if it's a dick move for real at this point? If we find something, Alabaster wants to look to this coffin. Let's see if he's right. If there's something in there,
but we could look at the coffin after this guy is dead.
That's the point.
The coffin's not going to disappear.
After the clear and present danger.
And what if he walked up to that thing and it fucking ate him, and he couldn't even attack it? It literally only cared about his soul.
Why are you defending Alabaster
We
so
could
much?
have, but the thing is, we could have helped. We were here helping attacking this monster, right? And he spent his time folding a freaking sheet in a coffin. That's the problem right here. I think he was right to look at it, but was it the thing we needed to look at now?
Yes, the priorities were not in order.
I'm keeping my eye on you, and I put both my fingers, I point them at my eyes, and I point them at his. I'm keeping my eyes on you, Alabaster.
I'm not phased by Grovile.
Don't push me.
Seal tries to persuade him. Be phased by Grovile.
So, Grovile, how does a lizard man become a wizard?
Is this the time or the place to talk about this?
Just curious. Just curious. We can talk about it at a later date. And I want to go check this coffin still.
I'll also go check
I
this coffin.
feel there's something else in this coffin.
Oh, so now everybody cares about the coffin.
It's the.
We all.
I want to investigate. How about this? I want to investigate the room. I don't give a shit about the coffin. What else is in this room?
You're investigating everything.
Oh,
but the
great
coffin?
DM.
Yeah.
Can you speak up?
Oh, great DM.
DM, am I allowed to persuade them that I'm the best person to be investigating the coffin?
I'm already in the coffin.
Yeah.
No, you're not in the coffin.
Alabaster.
He got it.
What are you gonna do? Shove me out of the way? I'd be like,
I
oh look,
am
there is a
Theo.
weapon in the bottom of this coffin. Boom.
Theo's on the ceiling above the coffin. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm standing upside down.
He's gonna say,
Because,
I
you
am.
know, I could just do that whenever I want.
So, what's in the rest of the room, oh great and powerful DM?
Oh, stop it with a great and powerful DM, or I'll punch you next time I see you.
Nice.
So,
All right. Well, Alabaster, I sent you some information.
okay. And a pile of gold and silver along with several scrolls. And I turn around at Grovan and go, ha!
What?
Do you
Theo also says, what?
do you also throw do you throw these scrolls in my face, or do you just say
No, I just
"See?"
point. I
Cameron,
point and go,
Cameron,
see.
you read a majority of that, right, or all of that?
Yeah. You notice
Okay.
a weapon picking it out from the bottom of the coffin and a pile of
okay.
gold.
No, you didn't have to read it out loud. I was just making sure you read it up.
Okay.
Wait, weapon?
I thought you wanted me to read.
What
I don't know
weapon?
what's going on.
What?
God damn
Wait.
it.
Whoa.
Did Cameron say that or Alabaster?
Wait.
So that was Cameron saying that. Alabaster hasn't said anything. He's just throwing money out of the coffin.
He's like, "See, there's money in here." Well, I guess there was something inside of here. I guess I don't have to kill you today. What did you find?
My DNS server died.
Oh no!
Oh no. So, I'm not really interested in the gold right now, and since I didn't really partake in the action, I'm gonna forfeit my gold for the other parties who actually helped fight creatures.
Is it just gold?
To be nice. Yes.
Adam
There's a
will
pile
take
of
his
gold.
share.
Gold and
Adam gets
scrolls?
Yep.
That's it? Okay. I'm gonna investigate the rest of the room then. What do
Now, Biddle,
Yes.
what about the other thing I found in there?
Yep. Matt.
I recommend PMing him about if there's anything
Okay.
else in there.
That's already being resolved.
What
Matt,
would I?
give me an investigation roll.
21.
Okay. So you do notice the coffin has seen better days. It has been recently slept in. You also notice that there are small holes all throughout this room.
Anything else?
Okay. Um, hold on. And so this was what the creature was attempting to move through before it turned into its well, I guess you would say its final form, which was nothing at all.
You didn't
Okay.
try to send me something through WhatsApp, did you?
Nope.
Okay. Then
Okay. So everybody looks over at Alabaster, who's holding what appears to be a hammer with looks like a pyramid shaped on one side and cylindrical shape on the other side. And once Alabaster, once you pick it up, you hear this voice again coming through, and in your head and your head alone. He says, thank ye for finding me. That that horrible creature has had me in there for what seemed like millennia. Oh, it is so nice to finally be free. He turned me against my own people, the people who made me. Oh, you are now the proud owner of a whelm.
A whelm. Ooh.
Do we see this, right?
Hmm?
Do we?
Well, you see Alabaster with the weapon. None of you know what it is, but but the weapon makes itself clear to Alabaster.
Alabaster, I don't know what that is, but this chamber seems to be full of things that are cursed. If you don't want to end up with another ring situation, you should give me a couple minutes to tell you what that is. Because if it's what I think it is, you might regret holding that item.
I can hold the item but not use it.
Oh,
But I
hold on
think.
a second. Hold on a second. I'm sending this to the wrong person. Dag nabbit.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I got multiple. Discord's not really a good place for holding multiple PMs because I got myself confused. All right. So Alabaster picked it up and poor irrational pizza. Sorry. There, there. Okay. So
Because
hold on a second.
I will tell you this, Mr.
There.
Alabaster, you don't know how that helps you, but if you give me a couple minutes with it, I can tell you whether that item is good for you or good for someone else.
Okay.
I will let you investigate it, but I feel pretty confident in this weapon that it might
It
be what we're searching for.
it might take more than a couple seconds. I think it'll take about 10 minutes to tell you exactly what it is. If you're
You think
okay
it's
with
one of
that.
the three, Alabaster?
It could be.
I'm not talking to you, Alabaster.
What was that?
Wow.
You think it's one of
Wow.
the three?
Theo says,
I
"Oh
do think it's
snap!"
one of the three.
Hmm.
Good.
Well, just because it's
And
one of the three that we're searching for doesn't mean you want to use it, Alabaster.
I understand that. It will only come out if ever needs to. And I will continue holding on to this to the whelm.
Well, can I have it for 10 minutes? It's what it takes to tell you how this is helpful. And if it's cursed. You don't want to be cursed with another ring, now do you?
That is no, I don't want you looking at the weapon. It spoke to me and I trust it.
Alabaster, recall what we were told to not trust sentient weapons.
I also agree with Creed on this one. My insight on these kind of weapons is not clouded like your judgment.
I wouldn't.
Ooh.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
I think he meant it less harsh than it came out, but yeah.
I'm just saying, I have unclouded judgment on these. You should be careful. You were willing to give away your soul not just 30 minutes ago. And right now, you say you trust this item with your soul? I I don't know you very well, but I think you're better than this. You should let me look at it at the very least.
You make a good point. I will let you look at the weapon.
It takes 10 minutes. I hope you're okay with that.
That is fine.
And I'll spend the time spending the ritual and casting Detect Magic. Or not Detect Magic, Identify.
And Darna's going to go sleep in a corner for 10 minutes.
And I watch over Grovile intently.
So Grovile, what you hear during at the end of the 10 minutes is all you had to do was just ask.
Well, that's all I hear.
That's all you hear.
Alabaster. This I would.
And I will of course tell you what you have discovered, but that's all you hear.
Okay.
And
You discover
you
the weapon. It's just the weapon talking to you is like, you could have just asked.
exactly.
Well, this weapon seems to have a bit of attitude. Unlike many that I've seen.
Should we be cautious if this thing can talk? If our whole purpose is to return it, won't it just tell the shopkeeper that we used it when he explicitly asked us not to?
See,
He might not trust. He said don't trust them, so he might just assume it's lying. But it's just something to think about
that's
before you use it.
see. So I'll hand this back to Alabaster. I'm like, see, this is what you need to worry about. These weapons are alive. They are like you and me. They know everything. Who or what this alliance is of this item is unknown. I can't tell you if it wants to help us, and I can't tell you if it's bad.
Can I do an investigation check on Alabaster to see if anything seems to have changed in him since he's been wielding this?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Okay. $15.
He seems like a walking pile of mud.
All right, cool.
But
Thanks.
one
No,
thing
I'm just
I
kidding. He looks completely normal, just with it, with his wispy hair and his white eyes, and he just stares back at you, and shrugs his shoulders.
do I know if any of our party are dwarves?
Wait, what?
That particular portion of it does not apply.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Okay,
Oh, nice.
I've
so
tested it out, and it does not apply.
it can be used by whom?
It can be used by anybody. I'm not gonna. I've tested it out with a character who shall not be named in this campaign, and it still worked just fine.
Give it to Adam.
My goodness.
That's not what I said.
Adam grunts and reaches for it.
God, that'd be scary.
If it's that,
So Biddle, can I
well,
ask the hammer to speak to the entire group how it got here?
So would a sentient hammer be able to speak to that? Well, I am the DM.
well, I would.
Who's holding the hammer?
Alabaster is still.
I think I am because
Oh, okay.
Grovile handed it back to me.
I thought Grovile was looking at it.
Oh, he was. Alabaster? You gave it to Grovile so he could do the magic detection, right? Yeah.
So who's in possession of it?
I start drawing tiny runes on the ground as we're talking.
Okay. So everyone starts to see Grovile start to cast drawing runes onto the ground.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
Everyone else.
All right. What is the party going to do? Well, Grovile is slowly drawing runes on the ground.
Well, Darn is asleep in this corner, so.
Yep.
I want to. I mean, is the weapon occupied with that other question? Because I want to kind of ask it. Does it know where the? Does anyone know what the other two names are? What the other two names are? The trident and the sword.
It is a trident and a sword, but the
Blood
names were told.
Razor. Yeah, it was Blood Razor and I can't remember what the other one was called.
Okay.
What?
Have you heard of Blood Razor and
It's
the other one?
hold on. Yeah, whatever. I can't remember. It's water in nature. Wave.
Okay.
Wave.
Have you heard of Wave and Blood Razor? I ask the hammer.
All right. So right now the hammer is just kind of set to the side as Grovile's because Grovile needs both of his hands there. So you're just talking to this object on the ground.
Because I heard we all heard it talk before, right?
No.
Nope.
I
Oh,
gave it back to Alabaster after I heard it talk.
Okay.
Oh, if I didn't hear it talk, then I don't ask that question. I thought it talked to everyone. Sorry.
Nope.
Just to me.
Now Alabaster was plotting something. I don't know if he's going to see that through, but the Alabaster, you're now in possession of the hammer.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know
So
when I'm done.
Yep. Go ahead and tell everybody what's happening.
For me?
Yep.
As all the confusion and talking to Alabaster arises, a glass orb appears over all of our heads and smashes into the ground. We are now all stuck inside a half hemisphere.
Yep. So you see the orb come down, and as it starts to hit each one of you, it kind of takes shape around you, not really hurting you, but you can see it like passing through you in a sense without passing through you as it slowly hits the ground and kind of settles right around the equator. So you have a rather rather safe looking dome around you and enough room to kind of space out and get some space from each other.
Alabaster, now we are safe to talk. I was worried before that we would run into issues while we discuss what is happening.
Now, who's inside of the dome? I
It's
picture that as everybody inside the
It's
dome.
because of the way the layout is on the map. It's everyone.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right.
It's a 10-foot radius from my position.
Yep, that's fine.
We are now all safe from everything that could happen around us. I just want to make sure you don't make a mistake. I can see why a weapon of this power is useful to you. But
It's very useful to me because I was outcasted by my tribe, and I'm trying to make amends, but it is hard.
But how would this help you? Is having something like this worth your life? You were willing to cast it away before, but I can tell you are much better than you think you are. I have use for you, Alabaster. Don't throw away your life for a weapon that tells you that it's your savior. I have nothing. I am willing to help you. I see the good in you. Don't throw it all away for a hammer.
But this hammer can make me strong and bring me back to my tribe.
I gave us time to talk about this, so I would like the rest of the tribe, rest of the group to talk about this.
Do you not plan on returning it with the other two? to our benefactor?
I feel like he was not being fully truthful to us. If that makes any sense.
I I can see that, Alabaster, but
If the time comes, I will return it.
you need to keep in mind that there's no such thing as something that has the power that I have seen. It has to have a negative. There's no such thing as infinite power with no disadvantage. You should be careful.
I will.
This I recommend at most just holding on to it. If you need someone to give it to make sure that it does not affect you in any way while you hold on to it, let me know. I have something inside of this, and I hold up this big book that I have. It's kind of old and worn down. I have something inside of this book that can help you. Just let me know, and I will
I,
help
I,
you.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Anyone else? Someone
So
else?
are we working for the benefactor, or are we just taking these weapons to go for ourselves and it's first come, first serve? Do we trust?
I uh, I think we should keep an eye on Alabaster, but we are all working for the benefactor. That is the plan.
That's why we're together, isn't
That's
it?
why we're here. We we took this mission in not seek of power, but in seek of gold. You have to be willing to give this up when the time comes, Alabaster. You did not get this weapon on your own. If you were here by yourself, you would have perished, just like everything else in this room.
Wrapped up in those bed sheets.
Please keep that in mind, Alabaster.
I will. I don't intend on using the hammer unless in dire situation. Like I told the master, whoever the guy's
Well,
name is. I don't remember his name.
it might be a good idea for the next one to be in someone else's hands. I
I
worry.
would agree with that.
I worry about you, Alabaster.
Nah, no need to worry about me.
Hmm.
I've survived my whole life.
That that ring seems to tell a different story. And I'll flick it out of my pocket and kind of flip it like a quarter, and I'll catch it while I say that.
Did you learn something from the ring yet?
No, but I think it might have a greater purpose at some point. It is not very useful right now, but doesn't mean we can use it to our advantage later. We were able to deal with it so easily if it turns on us again, but it can help us. I have a good feeling about this. And I'll put it back in my pocket.
I have a good feeling about these sheets, and then I take the sheets from the vampire's coffin and I hold on to them, mocking Grovile.
Picture my hand over my head and just shake it.
You are now the proud owner of vampire sheets.
I plan on selling these on the black market.
They are they're extremely soft and
Probably
supple.
very old, right?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Is there a cushion in the coffin?
He's gonna take it. Don't let him.
I was gonna go sleep in the coffin, but okay.
Now there's no sheets.
I don't need sheets to sleep.
I worry, Alabaster. You do what you want, but at the end of the day, that
Aren't we all
weapon,
fighting for something?
that weapon goes to who paid us.
And it will return to that person.
Can
You
you
can have my
guarantee
word.
that?
Got my word.
If
Will you make
you
an oath?
if if you don't hold your oath, I will cut off your hand, just like I promised with that ring. I will cut off your hand.
That is fine.
I will hold you to it.
And I shake Groval's hand. It's a pact.
It is finished.
'Tis finished. Is there anything else in the room or under the coffin or?
Especially to blow the coffin up with a fireball.
Me too, to be honest.
You smell a little bit of cinders, but
Um,
and you see the scorch marks of the coffin, but it seems to be fairly resilient.
well, if that's the case, then well, one down, one to go.
Two.
2 to go.
2 to go.
Well, two to go. Yeah.
Nice
If
math, wizard.
if you want to move forward, I think we have a mission ahead of us.
But
Somebody,
I need to take a long rest. All this fighting has
Well,
left me pretty tattered.
there is good news. You see this giant orb around you? I did not just cast it so that we could talk in silence and in peace. I casted it so that we could rest. This orb allows us to not worry about many things that are around us. The only thing that can come through this is another wizard. Well, unless someone wants to dig underneath it. That's an option too, but that hasn't that
great
hasn't
orb.
that hasn't happened to me yet. It's the great half orb. It's quite useful. Um, I what time is it, DM?
9:40.
PM?
Oh, are you talking about in game?
In game.
Right now, yep, it's around 3 p.m.
Alabaster, you seem to be a much older man than myself. We have at least 2, 3, 4 more hours before we stop moving forward. I think that I have no problem casting this orb again so that you can sleep, old man. But I want to keep going forward. The night is still, well, the day is still young.
So it looks like we have to double back the way in which we came. Correct? Grovile,
That's
investigator
Oh,
extraordinaire.
I
great DM. Can we
I
teleport back to the beginning?
I am
No.
the great detective, and I will tell you one thing. I think the other items are elsewhere in this cavern. I can't tell you quite where, but if I was a smart man who hid these items, they would not all be hidden together.
So one per direction.
That was my thought.
Hmm. So if you do not wish to rest now, do you wish to head back to the fork and rest there?
I think actually, with all this gold that we have acquired, maybe we could go back to town.
So,
Rest
with
safely
that,
in
with that
town.
said, so just to kind of sum up what you guys have found, you found 9,000 gold pieces,
Oh,
um, strewn amongst 6 leather sacks,
six
and 10.
separate leather sacks or total?
That's six. No, it's 6 leather sacks and a total of 9,000 gold and 10,000 silver pieces.
Which is
Another
okay.
1,000 gold.
Another 1,000 gold. Okay, and you have one potion. Okay, with a has a dense purple liquid, and has an ovoid cloud of pink floating in it,
I'm gonna cast Identify on it. Just
and 3 spell scrolls. Okay, and 1 ring, which you already have in your pocket.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Spell scrolls. What are they?
Okay, hold on.
While he's looking that up, Grovile, you said you went into town before and saw a poison dagger. How much did it cost again?
It actually, from what we found inside of here, you could actually be a normal person and walk in and pay for it. It was only 2,500 gold. With what we've found in here, you could pay for that and anything that your heart could content. I hope we find something that you'd want. No need to upset a town when we do not need to. We are quite wealthy at this point.
Is it the will of the party to go back to town?
It I think it would be a good idea. I cannot speak for everyone myself.
Anyone want to speak up?
I say while Darna's sleeping, how are we splitting this gold?
I think that Adam deserves his fair share as well.
I
What?
I will tell you one thing, Adam. I will tell you again. Adam is not a person. Stop saying Adam deserves the same respect all of us do. He is a
Adam,
monster.
Adam killed the Ring of Doom and the vampire.
I understand that.
Adam
Flesh golems
has.
don't have intelligence.
He's
Aren't you
literally
sleeping, Darna?
he's literally a mind slave.
Yeah, my mind's living. He thinks he deserves gold.
He's
I,
not getting
I
any
don't
gold.
think I don't think he deserves any gold. But
I got a
forfeiting my
fireball.
shares, so
I got a fireball for him that says that he won't take his own gold share.
Adam gets very close to Grovile, so that if he casts Fireball, they both burn.
Obviously, you don't understand how fireball works.
hearing
Cast
this,
fireball, we all go up.
Um,
I hide in the coffin.
I would petition the group to let me have 2,500 gold, so I may buy the dagger without stealing it.
You freaking
You
got
have
money.
you
gold.
got the gold from the orbs. Don't tell me.
You didn't see that.
No.
You didn't see any extra gold.
We
No,
split
no.
gold.
we split
We
gold.
split it.
We
Got like
split gold.
1,600 or something
Yeah,
like that.
2,100 plus an equal. We have how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3, 4, 5.
4,
Yeah,
5,
everyone
6,
gets 2,000
7.
gold. Where are you
I count
counting
7
7?
people. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
He's
5.
counting
6.
Adam again.
And Alabaster said he doesn't want part of it, so
No.
that takes us down to. Oh, didn't you say you're not taking the gold?
Since I did not help with this battle, I'm not taking my portion.
Yeah. So now we're talking about 1, 2,
Adam
6.
Adam doesn't
How
get any, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Creed, how many times did you hit the tentacle monster?
Yeah.
It was after my initiative.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
not how that works. You did nothing.
So Adam hit it twice.
So
Adam gets no gold.
Adam's not a person.
He looks like a person.
He's freaking sewed together with freaking
Thread.
He's like 10 different people. I can count the different body parts on him from different people. He's not a person. Trust me, I know.
Do I need to share a picture of a flesh golem?
I mean,
Yep.
I can see the picture of him.
Yeah, we've got it's further up in the chat.
It's Trust me. He doesn't deserve anything.
I look over to Creed. Creed, if we go into town, please buy
Yeah.
Adam a wig and maybe an outfit.
Maybe some clothes, yeah.
I
So
honestly
he could probably
think
get some money for
that's
that.
That's not even enough. I will cast invisibility on Adam because he's not going to be able to walk into town like that.
Can you cast invisibility for smell?
No, he probably smells like shit.
Not as bad as Darna's butt.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
She eats.
We're gonna have to walk through Diarrhea Alley to get out of here.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. Ugh. Not again.
All poisoned.
The Fiddle's quick
Poison
thinking
damage.
subject of a person not being here now coming back to cost us gravely.
Chris, we're not annoying you right now, right?
No, this is great.
Okay.
I just.
Darn wakes up from you all arguing.
Yep.
About
Now we gotta share with Darna. God damn it. I'm just kidding.
It's only fair. The people who helped get equal payment.
Aren't
Yeah.
you a
If we
lizard?
take that-
I'm a person.
I believe we should be splitting it amongst us four who actually battled the tentacle monster.
I think it should be split amongst the people who battled the vampire trainer, the Zubat trainer, and not the bats.
Okay. Let's.
Yeah, valid point there. Right, Grovile?
Fought two people. I did help a little bit with the vampire.
Okay.
It's like Joe. It's doing a Joe Pesci impersonation.
Okay.
Okay.
I broke Grovile, guys.
His mind shorting out.
Those are fair statements, and Darna and Theo helped with the tentacle monster.
And I killed the bat.
0 gold.
Let's agree.
Yeah, you should give them here. Split the coin in half. Give them each half of the coin, and we shall split the gold from the vampire that we slayed.
Incorrect. I killed the bat. I did like 40 damage to the tentacle monster. I'm leaving at the very least an equal portion of gold.
I say every person here gets an equal portion, except for the freaking sewed together monster who's behind us.
But by the way, Darna's going to speak up here. We also can't take that thing, take it into town because no matter what we try and do, it's still a fucking monster. And even though we understand it's safe, the town's going to fucking throw us.
Well, the idea is to turn it invisible.
No, the best thing to do is to leave it here.
But if
Adam will not leave my side.
If Adam dies, it just seems like Creed would cry. So
You'll be lost.
I have the ability to turn it invisible for an extended period of time. It might be what we need to do. I hate to spend spell slots on it, but
almost like it's a person.
That doesn't work.
If it didn't work, no one likes me anytime I talk to them. So it's not going to be much different than what I normally deal with, to be honest.
No, Darna's being like, if it doesn't work and town finds out about that thing, I will go town on it.
On Adam?
Yeah.
You don't even know where he came from. You're just gonna kill anything you find?
A sewn together undead being made of body parts. It basically looks like have you ever seen the old sci-fi movie Mr. Stitch?
I understand what it looks like. I'm looking right at it. I understand what Adam looks like.
The only difference is it has no intelligence.
It has the intelligence of me. Because I tell him what to do.
You see Adam come over there. Person.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Adam.
Okay, so it has an intelligence of 2. It's not quite.
And now you see him just holding up his fingers.
Yes, yeah, he wants his money.
He's closing it down. He's closing his fingers and trying to figure out what Darna's talking about.
I tell Adam to hold out his hand for his share.
And he does. He holds out his hand.
Eel slaps his hand away and goes, "Ugh," and he walks away.
He's gonna look at his master.
Slaps the hand, and the hand falls off.
Are you rolling for initiative here, Theo?
You want me to use Fireball?
If you think this thing deserves money. I will show you what.
I'm asking for 2,500 from this pile
No,
between
that's
me
more than a
and the
fourth.
monster.
No,
Absolutely not.
No.
That's 25% of the gold. No.
that's not happening.
No. Absolutely not. You get your share. This abomination gets nothing, and every other person here gets one. Because I know that when I raise creatures to fight with us, you won't share gold with them either. Don't you lie to me.
Do they walk around after the battle?
DM,
Hmm.
is there anything around us?
You're gonna be a bitch.
I'm gonna
I
be a
mean, is there
giant
anything around?
bitch.
What are you talking about? Is there anything around us?
Piles of bodies or skeletons.
No.
Rats.
There's no vampire body around us?
No.
No, it turned into
Mm, then, damn.
Alabaster, are you still sleeping in the coffin?
Yep.
He's
Still
trying to
thinking about
hide.
Well, he
No,
also
the risk
he
of
also said
fireball.
he's
This
not,
thing holds up pretty well, apparently.
he said he's not taking any gold. So he has no stake in this argument.
I still don't think that Adam gets gold. I don't know why you're fighting for this. He's not a person.
I'm saying he contributed enough where instead of we're splitting it between what, 5 of us? You're saying
We each
5
get
humans?
2,000 gold.
I'm
I said
saying
just give him 10. He'll be happy with 10.
no.
And I'm
10 is
saying
all of it.
No, just 10 pieces of gold.
I will
Alabaster,
give.
go back to sleep.
I will give Adam 1 gold.
For the sake of
Just
this
so he
argument,
can look
I
at it
think
and
he should
go,
just get like
"Ugh."
110 gold.
He takes the gold and then sticks it in his mouth.
Okay, I rip the gold out of his mouth and say, "I'll take the wet piece as
Yeah.
part of my share."
You are
So,
now +1 slimy piece of gold.
Thiel, if you want to babysit this monster, that's on you.
I want
Yeah,
to kill
Jeff
the
Neal.
monster.
Creed, sorry. Creed, if you want to babysit this monster, that's on you. He doesn't deserve anything at all. It's just. He's not a person!
I think if Alabaster is willing to give up his share, that leaves 5 intelligent beings in this room who want gold. It's more than fair to split it up equally.
I
And if
agree.
someone's gonna keep arguing for more gold for a creature who can't say words,
Okay. So right now it is 10 o'clock. So why don't we be dutiful and try and keep to our word of only going until 10 because people have to wake up very early. So we can put a stopper in where we're at right now.